Welcome to Low-Key PD. In this video, we're going to explore the linear scale question in Google Forms. So you add a new question to your Google form, and from the drop-down menu, you select linear scale, and you get a simple linear scale question. Not a lot to this one, not a lot of options. Give your question a title or a name. You can add a description. I've said before that's typically where I actually ask the question, because the question title or question name will be used as a column header in the response spreadsheet, and I tend to want to keep those fairly short. So we have a scale question. We can decide whether or not we want to start the scale at 0 or 1 and go up from really anywhere up to 10. One of the things that I'm not really fond about is whatever the low end of the scale is, you can give it a label there to indicate what that represents, and whatever the high end of the scale is, you can give that a description there of what that represents, but you cannot do that for anything in between. Not a fan of that, but it does kind of give the impression of what that scale represents. So if you have a question and you want students to rate themselves on how well something went, in this case, I'm asking students how well they did on a test. You can ask questions like that and get linear data, linear scale data that you can analyze. It'll just be numbers from the low end to the high end. You can then look at that and do averages and medians and things like that. But it's a pretty basic question here in Google Forms, but it can be useful.